Poland invokes the darkest chapters of Europe's past to warn the present. In Wałbrzych, Prime Minister Donald Tusk speaks of ashes, destruction, and the promise that history must never repeat itself. But as those words echo across Poland, a very different conversation is unfolding behind closed doors in Berlin. Standing at a ceremony marking the post-war incorporation of Western territories, Tusk invokes Hitler and Stalin as symbols of ultimate evil. He warns that Poland must never again be at the mercy of stronger powers.
Soon I will meet with leaders of other European countries in Berlin to perhaps, God willing, finalize talks concerning a ceasefire in Ukraine. We here in Poland, especially in this part of Poland, know best what the value of peace is and what the price of war is. But that's why, by participating in various meetings, formats, discussions, helping Ukraine in its military effort, searching for ways out of this tragic impasse that Eastern Europe finds itself in. At the same time, we are building the strength of Poland every day. The lesson of the Western and Northern lands, the lesson of the tragic war, the lesson of tragic destruction, compels us to build our military strength today as well. Poland cannot and will no longer be dependent on the whims of neighbors and allies.
Yet in Berlin, where peace talks stretch into long hours, the tone is far less absolute. Ukraine's leadership is openly discussing concessions once considered untouchable. NATO membership is no longer guaranteed. Territory is no longer off the table. And Europe, including Poland, is no longer drawing bright red lines. Poland's deputy foreign minister acknowledges what speeches avoid, that Ukraine may have to make territorial decisions, that the United States, not Europe, controls the peace process, and that any deal will be shaped by power, not principle.
Let's think realistically. The broker of peace talks is and will remain the United States. Without the administration of Donald Trump, nothing would happen. It's only Donald Trump and his team who are capable of mediating between Ukrainians and Russians. The peace talks at this moment mainly concern three issues. First, territory. Whether and how much Ukraine will have to concede on some legal basis. Here, we unequivocally support Ukraine because Ukraine may have to be ready for difficult decisions regarding territory.
This is the contradiction at the heart of Europe's diplomacy. Publicly, leaders speak in moral absolutes forged in the ruins of the 20th century. Privately, they accept a 21st century settlement where borders are shaped by war, exhaustion, and leverage. Poland warns against the ghosts of Hitler and Stalin, yet participates in talks that quietly legitimize the outcome of battlefield realities.